The bird cage that houses all of the flowers that I use and that I buy, like primas and I don't know, just things. These are from the dollar store and they're within my quick reach. It's also a nice decorative way. That's my anniversary album, and I work in a pharmacy, so that's my little award for my training. These are all my flowers and I don't know, loose ends of things, and I'm starting to display some of the stamps. I just picked that up at Michael's. Love the bicycle on that. And my little Sizzix, is it? Texture Boutique. My sister got me. My Bind It All. My Bind It All accessories. I don't know. My favorite pottery, little knickknacks from places and stuff that people bring back, and my husband gave me that when we were dating, so it's like 20 years old. And these are little shoes from back home from my cousin. It still has her handwriting on it. How sweet. And precious moments that I love to collect. And my little strawberry shortcake, I think she was lemon meringue with her original dress. If anyone out there wants to give me $1 million for her, no problem. She matches my Cuttlebug, which I love. And then my Cuttlebug folders. And my latest one that I just picked up is the Seeing Spots one. I haven't even played with that one yet. And then my Creative Memories circle cutter kit. This thing is ancient too. Like I had told you guys in the beginning when I first started scrapbooking, it was how I started. Was at a Making Memories party. And so we'll get up off the ground again and walk back over here. I told you that this was the toy box that I was going to make for my son. He had a Bob the Builder type birthday party where everyone was asked to, very nicely, to wear Bob the Builder type hard hats and tool belts and stuff like that. And it was super fun because we have the most amazing family that participate and love our children so much. So we do that theme party for my son every year. And this is an old makeup box that I have had for a lot of years, and I haven't used it. I used to put my nail polish collection in here and do all sorts of stuff, but I have now washed it down, and I'm going to turn it into a toolbox mini album holder for his room. I may spray paint it with some metal paint, and I picked up this Cricut cartridge on clearance, and it's the Handyman one, and it's going to be a dual purpose type cartridge because we're obviously finishing our basement, and we've done some around the house renovations and pictures that I've done, like my husband built a shed last summer, and some of these houses even to make haunted houses for Halloween. I think so many things, and I haven't used it yet, so I don't know. I just wanted to put it down here to remind myself that I wanted to use it for that mini album because I have to catch up. I'm going to backtrack and go back to my basket of stamps underneath my mom's sewing machine. Let's see if I can do this. Can you see that? Her sewing machine underneath there. I mean, this thing must be like 50 years old. I don't know. Again, if anyone out there wants to give me $1 million for this, I'll take it too. So all of my clear stamps are sadly thrown in this basket. Sometimes I organize them, and like I said, on my desk, some of these are missing because I take them out and never put them back. I think this year I'm going to have to put them into a binder system because it's not really working out for me. And yeah, so I showed you all my piles on the ground of all the stuff that I was going to do. But back to my printed photos in the box. So this is my new challenge that I wanted to come back to. I didn't want to pause here before finishing up my room. I'm going to take the measurements off the Recollections paper and try to gear most of my mini albums so that they are not higher, longer, or wider than these boxes, so then I can properly label them and put them on a shelf so that they're accessible to my friends and family when they come over. I find that it was a big challenge for me. I love my mini albums, but then how do I display them and how do people get them. So I was thinking, as I reach for my anniversary one, as long as they're within that size, then they can fit in there nicely, and I can display them seasonally if I want to on my coffee table, or they can just have, you know, the lid go back on them safely and then be placed on a bookcase so that they're just taken down when we want to. Print your photos, guys. I want to say thank you to my sister-in-law. We did like so many printing of photos and so many fun things, and you know, this is just last year, so I work a year behind, to be honest with you. This is last summer, and I have never been able to catch up, and I don't want to catch up. I may have some photos that are of this current year, but I'm not too worried about it. And even if I don't get to them, that's okay. We just want to remember to have fun in everything that we do. So this is my sanctuary, and I'm very blessed to have this room. Up until the beginning of this year, or last year maybe, I was in the basement, and that's where I scrapbooked. And I have a very loving husband, and he put this room together for me. And he painted it my favorite color, which is aqua, and put all these things in here for me and made it so special. It is very messy because I have not organized it. I come in here, I make a few cards, and I go. I didn't really show you that, but this is my box of cards. This is where I have like a whole bunch of pre-made cards and envelopes, and I reach for it and go. And then on this side of the wall, it's like I keep telling you, I broke my promise, and I hope you're not upset. I wasn't supposed to buy any more paper because I don't need any more paper. I have tons of paper. I have paper for many, many years to come, and I'm going to try my best to use and reuse. I'm going to be doing 12 by 12 layouts. So many things. I'm going to try and fill up those albums on the ground that you guys see, because I do like 12 by 12s. December Daily, Allie Edwards. I love her. I love her clean style. But her December Dailies is the one thing that I did pick up on. It's fun for my kids. Along with Kathy Orta, it's in storage right now, but I will pull it out. We made an advent calendar last year. I don't know if you guys remember, with those little cubbies, and I put something to do every day for the whole month of Advent, or the whole month of December really. And that advent calendar from Kathy, in combination with the December Daily from Allie Edwards, is what my December Daily was all about, and I love it. Not only for the fact that I'm a scrapbooker, but for my kids. They participated in it so much, and my husband too. It was kind of like, you know, the first day they're like, okay, and then it became fun. Like, what's in that box? What are we gonna do? So, you know, this is where I escaped to. Oh yeah, my radio. Did I not show you guys my radio? Totally. I love my music, and it has to be super loud, and it has to motivate me. So that's what I look at. I look at my neighborhood, and it's beautiful, and sometimes it's dark in here when I scrapbook at night, and the neighbors look at me. But yes, I will be doing, again, as best as I can. I think I'm going to be scrapbooking on Fridays, because that's when I'm off work. And as long as I get laundry started, I will be in here trying to do one project for myself, for you guys, for inspiration, for sharing, just for the heck of it. Again, thank you to my subscribers, and thank you to everyone who takes the time to put out their videos. You know, my top favorites: Kathy, Catherine, Laura, you know, all of you. I watch you all. You know, I can't watch Ustream yet, and that's making me so angry. I have uninstalled Adobe Flash. I have installed the older one. I've tried my best, but I don't know. Maybe my focus wasn't there. I'll try again, but I love it. I love scrapbooking. I love sharing. So thank you for your ideas. Thank you for your comments, for your patience. And remember, I've been scrapbooking for many years. I've just finally upgraded myself. Well, my husband upgraded me to this beautiful scrap space. And it still needs a lot of fine tweaking. I think, you know, your own style will dictate how your room should function for you. Some of my cubbies are empty because I started the process of cleaning up and tidying up and purging and donating and just scrap exchange. The only sad part is it is a very small room, so I am not able to host my girls like I used to, and you girls know who you are, and I miss you. And hopefully when everything's all said and done in my home and everything's all tidy up, maybe we will still have those parties and those gatherings. I'll just have to schlep my stuff all the way downstairs, but that's no big deal. So get your photos printed and use your paper. Use your paper. Because I know you all have just as much paper as I do, or if not more, and use your Cricuts and get yourself, you know, your memories down on paper and just have a good time. Just remember that it's always about having fun, no matter what space, no matter how big or how small, how cluttered, how uncluttered, whatever tools you do or don't have, you know, glue, scissors, and a picture. And I know you can make a scrapbook page and a memory that will last forever. Again, thank you guys, and let's get ready to get back to scrap, and I'll see you guys very soon.